Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 82 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 ELO online, and I'm back to 1855, and we're playing the Queen's Gambit. Man, 15-minute games takes a lot of time to actually get matched with someone. Here I will take. Yeah, and now we develop the bishop. And we simply play e3, rook to c1. In case he blundered knight to c6, we go knight to b5, but he won't. Okay, so they play this, they're trying to get to the bishop right away. I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna play. I can play knight to f3 first, then I would play e3, and that's it. This is Hungary. I know in my language we say Hungary, not Hungary. So as you can then develop the knight, or bishop to g4, or simply castles. Okay, bishop to f5. Nothing wrong with that. We're just gonna play this shitty mouse, man. e3, and we're gonna play rook to c1 or bishop to d3. Going here is gonna play this. Going back with bishop to g4. So I'm just gonna play this move. Then I want to play bishop to d3, and in case he takes, we take back. We castle the king, and we're gonna play this game without bishops, which is extremely boring. And we also could have played like a3, try and play knight here. Okay, so he's trying to reroute the knight to a good square, maybe, not sure. I'm just gonna go bishop to d3, trying to castle our king. He takes, okay. Man, this garbage. Why the hell am I gonna lose 9 points? What? A draw -1. He's the same rating as me. He's only. This is garbage, man. You should not lose points if you're playing someone the same rating as you. Like, he's only down like 10 points. I did not see that. I was actually trying to get matched with an higher rated. I got matched with someone 1981, but he just aborted the game. Okay, playing c6. I can play this move, not to allow the queen in. There's no need to make some pushes. We have a good center, so maybe playing like rook to c1, try and put the knight there. I can put the knight here in case he pushed. I go here, here, queen takes. I like this, trying to induce this weakness, but it's not really a weakness because the king is not there. So I'm gonna play rook to c1, trying to play knight to a4, and if he ever attack me, I can put the knight on c5. If he takes, I can take with the rook, and I can make a weakness out of this pawn on c6. And if he played this is a backward pawn, so he needs to defend it somehow. But this move stops me from going here with the knight, so yeah. Okay. Obviously, I'm not gonna take. I'm not brain dead, forking myself. I'm gonna go here. He can never attack me, and I'm gonna try to put the knight there. That's my plan. But his idea, after I go here, and he plays this, and I go here, knight takes, pawn takes, and this. But I can go queen to c3, you move your knight, I'll win the pawn back. So I can still go for it. Let's go knight to a4. This, here, knight takes, pawn takes, knight takes, and simply queen to c3, he moves the knight, I take the pawn, queen takes, rook takes. He's trying to make a weakness out of my pawn, but I can simply go back and then double up on the c file. So this will not work. And I can always play knight to d2, trying to remove this knight from here, and try to plant my knight on c5. Well, I don't know, I feel like he's gonna play this. Here, 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 and just simply queen here attacking the knight. The knight needs to move, and then we take the pawn, queen takes, and rook takes, rook here. Yeah, it's perfect. What will he play here? This seems very tempting to play, but it weakens this pawn a lot. So rook to e6, why? Okay. So this. I can go rook to c2, trying to double up on the open, semi-open pile. He doesn't have any kind of attack. Yeah. I don't believe he has anything here. I'm gonna play rook to c1 next. So this move doesn't work because of this move. So here, 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 and queen here. He needs to move. Oh, now it works. Now it works because I cannot take his queen because it's also rejected. So here, 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 here. No, sorry. Like we put the knight there and the knight is here. He moves the knight away and I cannot take because it's already protected twice. Oh. But if you play this move, then I gotta go back. Knight to c3. And we're trying to take. We still cannot take. Like knight to c3, we still cannot take this knight. So he can play this move b5 now. Just to make sure. Queen here, knight there. And yes, we cannot take this pawn because he played this move to try to defend it. Oh, there almost was like a brilliant move here. He plays like b5 and I go rook to c1. He takes my knight. Well, my idea here, I just want to like here and I play rook to c1. He takes my knight. I play this move. And if he moved his queen, well, my idea was to sacrifice, to play this. And he cannot go here because it's going to be checkmate, but I believe he can still go back with the knight. So yeah, it doesn't work that much. Yeah, now I have time to play rook to c1. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. Yeah, now you can never play this. Technically he can, but I can go here then. And he would take, and I would take with the pawn not to lose material. And now the rooks are dead. So if he played this move, I might just go back, trying to, exchange or simply move back to re-attack the pawn. No need to rush by my opponent and try to play some pawn move or force the b5 push or c5. And maybe he moved his queen trying to get in but he cannot get in with the queen. Unless he tried to, started to make some pawn pushes on this side. But then I'm gonna play knight to d2, trying to take. He would take, and then we can go back here. Okay, so his plan is to pin this pawn to try to take somehow this one. Okay, understandable. I cannot play this move because his knight can take me. So what about this, 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 here? He goes back. No. What about this? Yeah, and lose the knight. That's perfect. I believe we're gonna go back knight to c3, but then we would take and we're gonna get forked. So knight to d2, he's gonna move his queen. I would simply move away. Sacrificing the rook then will not help because yes, there's a check, but I move away. Or should I go back like knight to e2, or queen to e2? He's trying to do something. I don't have this, unfortunately. So playing knight to d2, I guess, is the best. He's gonna play this. We can go back to defend. And now he doesn't have anything. And he takes, but we just take. And also there's still this, yeah. What am I blundering here? I believe I'm not blundering anything. I'm just gonna take. Takes with the queen, I'm just gonna trade. And if he takes with the pawn, I simply go back. And maybe we can make this pawn push. And now we're defending our king. Knight to f1, knight here doesn't work. You know, just weakening myself. Queen here. Can simply go back with the queen. Fuck me. Okay, yeah, we blundered something. But we can play this move. He would take my pawn. So if I take his knight, he's gonna take with the pawn. I'm gonna play this move, but he can take, and when I take, I'll lose the rook. So this, he takes here, and I simply go back. He's losing the game. So this, he needs to take with the pawn. I would go here, he would take, and I would simply push the pawn like this. So knight takes, pawn takes, queen to e2. Wait a second, knight takes, pawn takes. What about queen to f1? He's gonna take here for sure. Yeah, we messed it up. You can still go here. Now he doesn't have this, but this he will take. But I can move away. There is this check, but we go here. And now, maybe, wait, should I give him the pawn to try to open up the h file for my rook? I mean, he's gonna take it anyway, but should I play this or should I play knight to f3? He takes here. I move there not to lose my knight. Now it's not pinned, but he can just take. I would take. There's a check. I move there. He would take. Bring back with the queen. So I just love this move. Knight to f3. Takes here. Check here. This rook takes. No, he cannot. He needs to move his queen. And when he does, like what about this, 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 this? I can never play rook to g1 because it's not protected. I have to take here. No, pawn takes, and I'm not sure queen to e2, queen to d2, or queen to e1 to f1. We're still gonna lose this pawn. How can I add damage? How about this stupid move? I wish there's a kind of like a back rank check or something. I can go here. He will take. And if I went here, he can just take with en passant. Yeah, we're cooked. So I believe we gotta go here. He will take and I move there. But there's just checkmate. So queen. So what about just queen to d2? There's takes. I move. No. Queen here. Takes. And then what? And then I gotta go here, trying to win the pawn back. And when he takes, I can take with the rook. And then I can maybe use my rooks in the game. So queen here. Queen takes. No, this pawn is still attacked. So queen to f1, queen takes, and now knight here, trying to attack this pawn and this knight, so he takes and rook takes. Now he doesn't have enough material to maim me, and we can always try to win this pawn back. Here, yeah, I believe we're making the good move. He's gonna take. It's a free pawn unless you don't want it, and I'm gonna go here. So he needs to take. I'm gonna play this move, attacking this pawn and knight and pawn. He needs to take and rook takes. You can never attack me because I can just win the pawn back. And continue the game. I believe he needs to take, because if he make anything else, I'm just gonna move my king to h2. He doesn't have any checks. I'll attack him, I'll deflect his queen away, or I can play like f3, trying to use this. Yeah, he needs to take. Oh, but what I missed, there's this. So I gotta make this queen trade. Fuck. I missed rook to h6. It's going to be checkmate, so I gotta go here. We gotta trade queens. And this, he doesn't have any kind of sacrifice because I can take, check. I move here, you know. This he needs to take and I will take. This needs to happen. Because otherwise we're gonna get checkmated. Yeah. That was a good find by my opponent. But he still has some weaknesses. If he moves his knight, he's gonna get like attacked on this pawn, so he's still not that safe, you know. And if he takes, I will take with the king, not to, you know, because maybe we would have some kind of back rank here. So takes, rook to h6, and king to e2. And he plays this, and I just simply go here. He will take, and I will take, and he cannot really defend the pawn. And I also have a protected bas pawn as well. So it's not losing, even though I lost a pawn, you know. And there's no rook sacrifice. And he needs to move away with his queen. And let's say, for example, he went here, trying to still force this queen and rook to h6. So here we go queen to g2. He plays this. It doesn't make any sense because I just protected this. I protected my king. And this pawn is hanging. I can always play like knight to c5, knight takes, rook takes. This rook is this pawn is attacked. He can never play this. He will lose this one. And yeah. But I completely missed that I could lose a pawn here, because I did not even see that. I was only looking at this, queen to g5. But it's still fine. He takes. Okay, we take with the king. If he played here, he's trying to trade the rooks. You don't want to trade rooks in a losing pawn endgame, because the less pieces on the board, the better chances of him winning the game. So don't trade rooks. It would be better for him if he traded one rook for one rook. If he traded everything, I don't believe it could be a win. But if he played this, I'm just going to go king k2. If he did not play it, I'm just going to try to play... I cannot play this, but I can play knight to c5, attacking this pawn and this pawn and this knight. So he's forced to take, and I'm going to take here. You can never play this move. And then I can strike like this and try to force like something. Yeah, I believe it's still good chances for me here. And I also have knight to c3, but I don't like it because of the move f5. And yes, we have also a good square, and now there's a weakness there. So I actually love it. I don't need to go for this trade because this is a forced trade. Even though my rook is really strong, but knight here forces him to play this, or or this. That's simply too much possibilities. He played it anyway. Okay, what to do now? We can go here. He will take. I will take. This pawn is being attacked. He needs to defend with the rook. Like that's it. He needs to defend with the rook. He can defend like this. Wait. This. If he played this, I can go here. He plays this and I play this. He goes here. So I can never take this one out. It's still... And we can have... We have this move d5. He takes. There's a check. Takes. Another check. He goes here. And I pin his knight. He goes here. I play knight there. He gets in with the king. I take. Rook takes. It's not winning. So this move I really like. I love to play d5. He would take. Check. He will wait. This. And I just attack his knight. The knight needs to move. Then I can play this move. Then we can win the pawn back. And we can put the knight here. And if this and he went here, I simply take. Rook takes. And I have a fast pawn. And if this. What about just defending? He cannot defend like this. He can defend like this. But he's gonna lose this pawn. So wait, this, and this. He needs to move the knight and I can take here. And I can put the other rook on c7 to try to target this one. I love this d5 push. So d5, he takes, rook here. Like knight there, rook takes. And simply trying to double up here, trying to attack him, and everything's defended in my position. This, he goes here, I take, he takes, I take. He tries to attack my opponent, I can simply put a rook behind it and push. And this, we're also threatening to win the pawn back, so... d5. Hopefully he doesn't lose on, because of the internet connection. Even though he has 4 bars of a connection and I only have 3, I believe that this move is good. Unless there's something I did not look at. I did not look at b5. But wait, like b5, I go here, you take, I take. And if b5 and I go here, you push, you lose this pawn. So even though I did not calculate that line, it's still okay. Because I just want to put a knight there. That would be a great outpost for the knight. And also, the rooks will be active. Please don't disconnect. Even though I'm down 1 pawn here, I believe that I have better chances. Because my rooks are connected and I have more space. And this push, don't disconnect. Come on, bro. He didn't disconnect? On the last second? Shit. Like, I was deep down. No, don't disconnect, man. And I was like, come on, lose. Okay, so he did not get disconnected. Okay, nice. He just blitz out that move. Knight to e5. Well, there's this move, but there's this. So what if takes? Pawn takes? What to do here? I can go for that pawn. And if he pushed... takes... Maybe there's rook takes. And rook takes, knight takes, here. I'm not supposed to trade. Wow. Knight to e5. I'm not supposed to trade rooks. And if I give this, he goes here, I play this. He moves his rook somewhere. But wait. This takes here. if he played this, there's this fork. So wait, here, takes, here. He can never play this move. He's gonna get... What? What am I talking about, bro? This he will take. I simply play rook to c5, attacking his knight, but that's a fork. Yeah, that's a really great outpost for his knight. And I can go here, but he can attack me. And if I take and rook takes, I can try to put a knight there, or put a knight there. Try not to trade the rooks. Yeah, we need to take. Even though he got disconnected, but chess.com, nah, it's only 1 second, it's not between us. I believe he needs to take with the rook. If he traded one of the rooks, he has more chances of winning. But if he played this, I'm straight up going back to c3. I don't want to trade. He's going to make some pawn pushes. Now we can take because it's going to be equal. But if he takes with the rook, I'll go here and simply move the rook and reposition the rooks. Even though this move is really annoying. Knight to d3. Which I did not see. I calculated takes, I calculated push, I calculated other stuff. And then he plays this. Crazy. He takes with the rook, that's a good option. Obviously you don't want to go here because you can play this, and you don't have any checks to win the game, so you're cooked. Unless, wait, here, takes, but we don't have a check. That's the problem. We do have a check though, but he can take like this. Wait a second. This, takes, check, takes. Yeah, I just took a pawn for a knight, and I'm also losing a pawn, and yeah, I don't think it's a good move. This, I do believe it's the best thing, but this, there's this. And now we can go here, trying to play this move. Oh yeah, we gotta go back. He's gonna play this for sure. We gotta go here. So never trade. If you have 2 rooks and you're down 1 pawn, do not trade into a pawn endgame because you will be simply losing. He has an extra pawn. So don't trade rooks. Don't trade anything. Just survive with your pieces. You can try to make a weakness out of this pawn. Or maybe if this, and I go here trying to make this, but then he would take and take. Then we can push. It's going to be defended. But it's not that winning, He's playing this move. Now, obviously putting the rook there, it doesn't make any sense. So going here, you're still defending the pawn. And you're also trying to go for this. But then, this knight will be pinned to the rook, so I have to move the rook again. So going here, trying to go here, then we can move the knight, try to give some checks, trying to put the knight there at least. Yeah, rook to b1, I don't see why not. There might be some checks and trying to sneak in against this pawn. Yeah, I did. Who knows? Who knew that the knight can jump in like this? Everybody knows how the knight moves, but I did not see that he can play that, Did not see that. Playing b4, he's gonna takes. He can make a weakness out of this pawn. He cannot right away, but he can actually play it because if I take, I'll lose this, and he can take. So that's a stupid move. I want to play rook to d2, but then he's gonna play rook to d8. I go king here. He moves the knight. He cannot move the knight. Okay, you gotta move your rook or you're cooked. Oh, there is knight takes pawn. You sneaky little... If I go here, he will take. Now we'll take, he will take, I will take. He will take. He has an extra pawn. Shit, that's a good tactic. He can take this pawn. Yo. So what about playing here? He will take and I will take. He will take. But I can take and he can take. And now I can go here. So wait. Rook to d1. He will take. I will take. He will take. I will take. And he cannot take because I can go here and I'm trying to... Yeah, I love this move, rook to d1. Rook to d1, there's takes. So you take. He takes. Here. 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 And simply a limited time of checks. I'm just gonna play rook to d1. Obviously there's no rook takes. So there's only move is pawn, knight takes pawn. And we can still not move the knight, so he can play this. Trying to play this. And if you play this and I go here, take, and there's knight takes, attacking my rook, I go back. Yo. That's a good tactic, but I don't believe now it works because I moved my rook. Because now I have the possibility to put a rook here and a rook here, try to win the pawn and play some checks. It feels so bad. Like if he was like disconnected for 1 second and he came back, that's normal. But he got disconnected. He ran out of time. He was supposed to get auto resign, and he did not. And it's like, why? It only happens to me. That's super crazy, I really want him to take because, yeah, he played that move. You little. So if I played this, he can take, but there's a check, and I can take here. And when he takes back, this is not attacked, so... And we can never attack the pawn chain because he can always defend himself. Hold up. Wait a second. Knight takes. And if pawn takes... Rook takes. This only if there was no pawn here, I could have taken here. Because if he takes, we could have just... No, it will still be losing. What the hell am I talking about? This, he will take my rook, that's it. And he wants to play this, and after takes, he's still attacking my knight. And if I play b4, I believe this is the best thing. And takes, he's gonna try to go get the pawn. No, I can never play this. I lose the knight right on the spot. And I can never play this. Wow. We got cooked. This he will take. There's a check and I can take. Okay, what the hell? Bro, just move the rook! No. There's something wrong with me right now. There's something definitely wrong with me. Just move the damn rook, bro. Just move the damn rook. I'm pinning myself. I'm attacking myself. That's... What the hell, man? Now, it's the same thing. Takes. There's here, and I can go here, and I can attack the pawns and stuff like that. Wow, I just like freaking crazy. I can just go here now. There's a check, and there's this. So takes, he takes. Obviously, it's better than... Wait, is it better? Well, his pawn will make his rooks, very bad. So I can take, but what if knight takes? I can go here. And this, he goes here, and I can go back. He would take. Should I take? Should I not? Should I take? Should I not? Should I play like knight to d5? Threatening to play this fork. So knight to d5. He cannot take and do it. He needs to move his king or do something about this. And if you play this, I'll simply play a check and win the rook. And when you take, I can just simply take. I'm gonna play knight to d5. All this time I could have just moved the rook, and I was like so fixated on the idea that I'm gonna lose the knight or something like that. That's crazy. But we're still not winning a pawn here. We cannot win a pawn unless we play this check. Like, let's say he moved his rook somewhere, not to get forked, but he needs to move the king. He needs to move the king, or he cannot go here to stop me from playing this check. And playing this, one of these two is simply really passive. He needs to move the king. He needs to move the king. I will take. When he takes, I just go here. He takes, I take with this pawn. No, that's very bad. Two passers. Are you crazy? You take like this. Yeah. So we're trying to go here. But first we need to take, because if takes and takes, now simply two open files for him. And if takes and knight takes, pawn takes, and I go here, he plays this and I can simply take. And when he tries to defend himself like this, I can... Okay, so yeah, he did move his king. That is the best move. I believe now we need to take the pawn. What the hell? Taking with the knight, I'm just gonna take. And good luck winning this, because everything is protected. I can just keep moving my king. But if he takes with the pawn, knight takes, yeah, he's taken with the... That's the best option for him. Okay, what to do now? He can play this, and I take, and he takes. What about this takes here? He will take, there is a check, but it doesn't serve anything. I need to go here. I believe so. Trading the knights. So knight takes and pawn takes like this. They're trying to maintain, like, to defend against these two. And no matter what he plays, I will not take. I will let him take me. Wait, if he played like a move like takes, and he goes here with the rook, I would take, because when rook takes, I would simply move my king, and I would attack his pawn. So... Yeah. Still have 1 minute. And he needs to take, because he's gonna lose a pawn. Like, that's it. Take. You go here, I go back. You want to take me, I take. You play a check, I move away, and it's equal. Unless he wanted to defend with the rooks, one of the rooks, and I would take, rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes, and rook here. Now we can play a check. He needs to move away, and I can play this, but he can take. But then I can move my king. It's still not that nice. I believe it's better for him not to take the knight, to defend the knight with a rook. Yeah. Now if I take like this, that's crazy, so I'm just gonna take like this. Any like push like this, I can go here. This I will not take you, of course, because why would you allow him to take your pawn? And now I believe it's just dead. I can put the king here to make sure there's no pawn pushes. And he can never make a passer on this side, because I have this pawn that holds this square and this pawn that holds this square, and my king is still close, and I have a rooks here. So yeah, it's still down one pawn. There's no way to win the pawn back. Like, no way. We can never move this pawn because we will lose it, surely, unless we play this. But there's this, and now we gotta go back. This he can go here, but then no, wait. This he can go here, but then we can take. He needs to make a move. I believe he's gonna take the risk and do something crazy in these seconds. Nothing crazy. Go here, force him to play this, then go back to try to save some time. Now we can go here. Yeah, I will not take. Shut up. Like, I'm not an idiot to take you. Come on, bro. Crazy. Take with the rook. Stop this. Can we make use of the rook? But no, there's going to be a check, and you gotta go here, and you're gonna try to lose this game somehow because you're so good at it. Let him play the check. He's gonna play a check, like, for sure. No. Okay, can he use his king? I believe so. Or should I move my king all the way there, try to make... No, it's not a good thing. Then what to do? Going here, trying to go here, huh? Let's go here, try to go here. He will take and I will take, and his king is really far away, and now he needs to defend himself, and he can never make a passer. He cannot make a passer, I'm not crazy. He takes, I take, he goes here. Okay, I can just go here, he plays this, and I go here. I am killing myself right now. This, he's gonna go here. And I have to make something that's gonna hurt my chances. Here, he's gonna go here. So I gotta make this pawn push. Fucking idiot. Going here, that's the only thing that we have. And then we can go back. Unless he here, and he's gonna make this pawn push. So if I went here, he played this, takes, takes. And if I went here, he's gonna go here. Should I go there? He will take. Should I go here? He will take. I don't have a passer. Moving the king here. He might just play this. This. Takes, takes. King here, 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 takes. And I would need like a billionaire to actually win this. And if I went here, he's gonna go here. And I can go there, he's gonna take. He needs to play this. Surely. But what if he played this and I go here? You played this, I still can go here. Haha, boy. But I can still go here, and I can go here, he can make a queen, and I can take, and now he's gonna get to my pawns. Yeah, I'm cooked. So this takes, not a good thing. Moving the king will lose the game. I gotta make this pawn push, or otherwise, like, I'm in a zugzwang right now. Unless I play this, here, here, takes, simply losing. And if this, he still can go here. And if I make this push, he will take. I will take, he's gonna take, and I can go here, but then he's gonna have a passer as well. So if I went here, he's gonna go here. I still have some moves like this. And this pawn still moves, so I will never be in stalemate unless I went here, this, here, this, here. He makes a queen, so he needs to take me. And there's some kind of like stalemate here. I believe that's the only thing that we have right now. So if I take, he can take. I go here, he goes here, I go here, he goes here, I go here, he makes a queen, I make a queen. He gives me some checks and I'm cooked. Or should I give him this? Trying to get a stalemate somehow. You can never get a stalemate, you still have some... I still have a lot of moves to make. This... I still have the pawn. He needs to move. I'll go here, he'll go here, I'll go here. Yeah, it's still the same thing. He takes, that's a bad move. Okay, where'd he go? You gotta go here. Going here, he will get a queen, I'll go there. Moving the king here, he's gonna make a queen. It's not stalemate, because I still have king to b2. If I went here, there would be a kind of check. And I go here. Okay, where to go? Here. Here. We still have a lot of squares. There could be any stalemate whatsoever. I can still go and make another queen and I can still have this square. That's not a good move to keep giving me checks, but it's okay. Going here, going here. Let's go here. Make the pawn push. And that's simply it. But what if I went here? You make this, making a queen. This, you can make another queen and I'm cooked as well. Yeah. That was a good game. And fuck chess.com for this. -9 points. He's the same rating as me. That was a bad game. If rook comes from the version where the rook, meaning chariot, why does the piece look like a tower? How the hell am I supposed to know? Okay. You played with an 86.3. Okay, let's check. Playing d4, d5. Okay, so all of this been played before. Still was supposed to play that move to take his bishop with the knight. A little bit crazy. All these moves are correct. Wow. So straight up in the opening phase we did not do anything bad, only this. So it was super equal, but then I played this. Give him a chance to play this move. Taking was the best move. Going back was the best. What? Huh? Move the knight? What if rook... You can never play rook d because he loses the queen, bro. Yeah, I missed that. Now it's equal. I was supposed to put the knight there, and when takes, rook takes, we're still, holding a lot of pawns. That was actually better, not to keeping his knight, because, yeah, he found a great move. Wow. I was supposed to take, what the hell? Rook takes, knight takes, or pawn takes. You simply can go rook to c5. Attacking the pawn, attacking the other pawn. You still have some counterplay, and you can move the knight somewhere else to play the check and win. Yeah, I'm not seeing what I'm seeing right now. Okay, whoa. Whoa. Here takes check. He moves away and we take. If he takes, we take, and now we're still in the same. Oh, wow. Missed that. Just move the damn rook. Finally, I played that move. That was correct. I was supposed to go there right away, but you know me. That was best. That was not best. Here! Huh? Because if he takes, you can take. Take. And when he tries to get to the pawn, you can take here. Oh. This move forces him to move away, and if he takes, and now you need to defend like this. Okay. Now we can put the rook here, or keep it there. Ah, I understand. Yeah, I was supposed to go f3, takes, king takes. Trying to, put the king there somehow. Yeah, going for the rook exchange was bad because he will be in a good shape. What the F? Moving the king? But you can still get to those pawns. I mean, it's like entirely losing, man. I tried to find a stalemate somehow, but there's no kind of stalemate. Yeah, that was a good game. I missed a lot of chances, but yeah. But like 1700, opening was great. Middle game was fine. But my endgame accuracy was bad because I gave the rook, and now his king was in time to protect his pawn, so now I don't have any counterplay, and he would be winning. That was a good game. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next video.